What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to the first breakdown video of the 2022 season. Of course, it's on a preseason, but it's football, and we have something to actually look at. And today we're going to look at Cam Jurgens, Eagles' second-round pick, center out of Nebraska, and boy, did he have a good game. Let's get right into it. First rib I want to look at is this one here. It's the third down scramble where Jalen Hurts gets hit out of bounds. What I'd like to point out here is we all saw the viral clip of Cam Jurgens against Jordan Davis when he gets pushed back in this one-on-one drill, primarily set up for for some strength. But just want to see this actually shows what it looks like in game, because here he's going against Solomon Thomas coming off there of his right side, and when he initially gets the engage, his foot is not planted fully, and so there's a little bit of a high leverage when he's getting the initial contact, and he actually gets pushed back the same way. You see these feet where he's planting both feet just like he was in that rep against Jordan Davis. Now the difference is that when you're in the game setting, you want to have these double steps back. So because you're taking away a lot of momentum when you're planting if you're still holding your ground down, like he did with Jordan Davis. He actually held him for about 3 seconds before he got pushed into the dummy quarterback. So this is what it looks like in a game situation where he actually gets a little bit of a pop from Isaac Seumalo from right guard, and then he regains his balance again. See there, and then he's standing up. He can shuffle his feet. He got him in full control. So it's the same kind of thing where you don't really get the perfect punch like he does here on Solomon. So he gets pushed back a little bit, but then he gets one arm from Isaac. He has the momentum, and he has the power to drive him back forward and actually get a little bit of momentum back. And then he holds up just fine. And also that was a bullshit hit on Hurts. All right, so here on the halfback screen, good job here working against Quinn Williams, who's coming into the A gap here, pushing him sufficiently upfield where he doesn't become a factor on Jalen Hurts. And then stays squares to the line of scrimmage so he doesn't become a legal man downfield. And then it's all about working that second level. And Quincy Williams, that son of a bitch, he gets a good punch on him and drives him all the way out the picture. Working on a solo pass protection rep here against Sheldon Rankings. Here, good puncher initially, and then Sheldon wants to go all the way wide outside. Good overlap here to the side of Mailata. So even though Mailata's guy goes inside, he's carrying him up, and Jurgens is the defensive tackle's going out. He's carrying him out, so that creates a good pocket for Hurts that he even could step up into. So good job from both these guys following them to either side and still shielding them off from Hurts. Your power to the left side. So Cam's going to be down blocking on the one-tech defensive tackle right here. Really good punch he gets here to begin with. And he knows exactly where he can miss. Like, he has to get him to the right side because it's designed for the left where the pull is going to be coming. So he's just going to remove this guy all the way out. Super strong rep here. One-man block against Sheldon Rankins there at the zero tech. Gets engaged on him here. Holds on all the way throughout. Keeps him in square so it never becomes a holding. Good rep. Inside zone here. Does a really good job here working together with the right guard here on the one-tech defensive tackle initially, and then knows the rules of engagement here. Goes up on the linebacker right after. Actually creates a hole there for Huntley to go straight into. He gets a little bit of the contact there to begin with. He doesn't get all the way in until Dillon misses one, Opeta misses one. But really, it's a good push from there. First working in combo, and then transitioning to linebacker so he doesn't have a free shot into the gap. And here on the scoring play, we got the inside zone to the left side this time to work in combination with Sua. Up on 97. Moves him really well and shields him off, so it's an easy way in the A gap there in between Sua and Jurgens. Your bubble screen's the outside. Phenomenal rip by Jurgens, and it's on the edge of whether or not we're calling this a crackback block, but notice how he's staying square to the line of scrimmage all the way throughout. He's not coming from the play side and then running back towards the defensive lineman, coming in, running in the direction of the play, and then putting up a shield on his putting a pad in his chest and then depleting him. But really, he's coming from the same line of scrimmage here at the same line of the defender. And so it's right on the edge, but I think this is just a really good block and just displays the athleticism of snapping the ball, coming there faking to begin with, and taking out the defensive end. QB zone read here. Look at Jurgens there at the get off. Snap, punch, and then get one step on his guy. For his size, it's just unbelievable how quick he is from the point of snap to the point of engagement, and then the explosiveness in the hips to get that initial pop and that initial movement to stand up his guy and then move him one step right off the get-go. All right, now we've seen him work in zones, outside on the poles and screen, both in the bubble screen and on the running back screen. So now we're going to see him work a little bit here on the sweeps, where he's getting to the outside with a double pull here with Andre Dillard. Helps a little bit out there with the tight end to begin with, who's getting dominated to help the running back get to the edge there. And then transitions up to the linebacker afterwards, and pushing him towards the sideline. And that is almost that he actually gets the edge here. But the tight end, I think it's Togiai, gets smothered there. Take a look at it there from the box. Get the drawing there. There, helps out and gets to the second level. And if the running back just gets the cut there, if Huntley gets that cut upfield before the defensive end gets a hand on him, he'll get a lot more yards. A couple of inside runs here. So the first one working in combination with Sua on the one tech. Then he gets pushed all the way over to the B gap. So Jurgens knows, right, I'm the one who's going to have to transition. Goes up to a linebacker here, gets a hand on him. Good hand placement. And the next one, he's got a head up, 0 tech. So he's one-on-one against him. He knows that. Snap, punch, and even though it's a solo block on him, he totally stands him up. Super good job and get the first down. Then we have another sweep here with a double pull. Jurgens coming out with Opeta. Both of them really good job here of getting a good angle on the second level. Works so well in combination. Jurgens even cuts off both of them there. Creates a good gain for Huntley. Take a look at it one more time. Snap, quick, athletic, comes out, even though the line gets pushed back a little bit. Perfect. So you got the sweep one more time with the pull from both Jurgens and Opeta. Andre Dillard, a long way to go inside here. He gets pushed a little bit back, so the entire pull from Jurgens gets delayed as he's coming out there. Helps out a little bit with Opeta on his guy, then transitions upfield, hits the linebackers really well, finishes the play. Good job, athletic, powerful, good angle.